it's Christopher.
And Alana.
And we're here for our Lekka Happy Hour Live. Cheers and happy Wednesday to everybody. We're so excited to be here with you. We're trying this shooting from outside.
Where it's nice and cool.
Yes, an easy 90 degrees. And I see my friend Barbara's on from California. I love that.
Are you seeing this on your phone?
I'm seeing this on my phone.
So somebody's told me that Facebook is messing things up. I might just have to get out and come back in.
Get out and come back in. So I also have, I'm good. Our camera is walking backward.
No, we're in this camera.
We're on this camera now. Yay. So anyway, so we're here sitting outside in Dallas where it is hot and steamy, but at least it's not raining. So we're excited to feature some wonderful outdoor decor and products with you guys. And we're going to start with our outside furniture line that we have from CR Plastics. Based in Canada, I'm sitting in the red Adirondack chair.
You're going to have to tell me he's online because my phone will not tell me he's online. So I give up. I'm going to ignore my phone.
You're online. I see you and I see
like
Barbara.
7, 8. I think
you got 7. Yep.
Every now and then we have to do some shout outs.
Yes. Well, I got to make sure that I see them because right now I just have a count. Newest comments. I'm going to do that. Yes.
See, they told me now do you see them?
Like,
I'm so worried about the phone. We should just
all
talk.
Right. We're all good. We're just going to talk and we're going to glance down every once in a while.
Call us or text it. But don't call us. Just text us.
Yeah.
If you have any questions.
So
yes. Welcome. So yes, it is. We're outside trying to enjoy this weather.
Yes, we're drinking a nice chilled light red. It's a Cab Franc blend from our friends at Misa.
Thank you, thank you.
And we're now cheersing to our cameraman. Yay, cheers.
Hey.
And yes, it's great that we are here outside and it's not raining, as I said, because it's been like horrible, crazy rain. So
there's a little breeze, but I will have to say the humidity is probably 99.1.
Yeah, we're spitzing.
Glistening.
Glistening, yes. So let's talk about our outdoor furniture.
Did you know that you are sitting in high-end recycled chairs right now?
I did know that, but I didn't know all the story about CR Plastic. So basically, it is recycled plastic. Each chair represents 378 milk jugs. So we love that environmental.
Caps.
And yep, and they have another line and do some planters out of water bottle caps. So we love that environmentally friendly part of it. And they did last year before COVID. They moved to a bigger factory. We're reading through the press release about it. But they make amazing pieces, and they're 25-year warranty, no painting, no rotting. So it is like the perfect. They say it's the perfect thing for Florida weather. I say Florida's got nothing on us. Like It's like hotter here, so it's made for Texas weather.
So I think was it last year I came here and I bought a high-end table with 12 high-end seats, stools, and it is out in the rain and in the sun and nothing is faded. It's wonderful. You just hose it off. It's ready for parties. And then I think if you've seen the beginning of our some of our commercials, we have this huge green chair.
Yes.
And it's like the Lily Tomlin chair.
Yep.
You can sit in.
Yes.
I actually have a red one in my backyard.
It's the adult jungle gym, so we're really kind of happy about that.
And my girlfriends love, my friends love to come over and sit in the chair, because why not?
Yep. And we've got that, what Alana's talking about is the harvest table, which is a nice high top table, and then you do bar stools around it. Because we're finding a lot of people really don't want to sit down, like low seating, like, if they want to be able to stand, talk, mingle, eat something, and then kind of move on to the next thing.
Definitely. And I love the fact they have these, I don't know if you can see, but they have these great footrests.
Yep.
And what's great about this furniture line is they also do it for children.
Yes.
So not only can you have it for adults, but children. And then they have the chairs too that can recline, like a sunbathing chair, right?
Yes, the chaise lounge.
What am I leaving out? Chaise lounge.
The chaise lounge is great. So yeah, so
ooh,
it's a little background
so
noise.
So they had a 40% increase last year on outdoor furniture. I think probably because people were at home.
Yep.
And so they're running a little behind. And then that caused them to get this huge factory and move. And I didn't realize this, but a lot of their pieces are made out of from robots.
Yeah, the robots actually cut a lot of it. So it's like that computer design assisted type of thing. I see Nikki Taylor saying that we're frozen. I love that we're frozen because it's a little hot.
Oh, look at my face. I'm always frozen in the best. Let's just.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're like, yes, we're singing.
But the good news is Tom's watching and I can still see him. Can they still hear us? We're just pretending you guys can still hear us.
Yes, exactly right.
So they have employees that are working around the clock 7 days a week to fill orders that typically run 300 units in a day.
Yeah,
That's
so
a lot
right now
of
our
Lekka
friends in
furniture.
Canada are having a third wave, so we are praying that they are, the waves will subside and they will all get their shots and be safe and sound and it'll all be good.
Yes, I think we're becoming unfrozen. Let us know if we're not frozen anymore.
Yes.
All of our viewers, now I can see who's on, so just tell us what you're drinking online.
Oh yeah, we usually
That
always
way-
ask this.
And that way we can, we usually do. I think it's a little clumped out here. And we have to re-ask the questions. So
Yep.
now we can start seeing who's online. So
Yes.
if you're online, you will be acknowledged. So again, they have children's tables and the bar stools. It's just a wonderful line to have at home. Kid friendly. You can't ruin it. Dogs can't scratch on it. I mean, and my house.
They won't make much of a dent. That's the good
no
news.
denting.
Yes.
And it's not like hot and sweaty to sit in them. That's what I love about it.
Yeah, they are comfortable even without pads.
And you can buy the big green chair if you want.
Yes, we can sell you
it's
the big
for
green
sale.
chair.
And
Absolutely.
we do have a handyman that will come put it together for you.
In Metro Dallas.
Yes.
So just to talk about
I
some
thought we're going to Canada.
Canada. So just to give you some pricing, so our Adirondack chairs, both the upright that Alana and I are sitting in, as well as the classic, we sell for $330. So we are at internet pricing because we're a preferred dealer, so you can't get it lower by going online, for at least for this supplier for these types of chairs. And then we also have the new modern, which I've already sold my models that I bought last August. They were beautiful, and I'll get more in. It's a flat top, and it's at $350. And we're accepting kind of a pre-qualification pre-orders. Like we said, they're trying to catch up on production, so we're definitely taking all interested pre-orders, and we're putting in our pipeline because this too shall pass, and we will have more product flowing in here soon.
Well, I'm excited. So tell me a little more about these chairs, like the history behind them, because I always got to throw a little history out on them. So,
Yes. So you tell me, what is Adirondack? Is that New York?
There's two guys. No, it's where is it?
I thought it was upstate. Yeah, I know. The original Adirondack chairs that were based on Adirondacks up in New York.
Oh yes, maybe like the Hamptons area.
So
there's
yes.
two guys, Lee and Burnell.
Yes.
And Burnell was worried about the upcoming winter time to have furniture outside.
Yep.
So he decided to go into a carpentry shop with his friend Lee, who had a different type of chair, and try to make something a little more elegant and durable and comfortable.
Yep.
Because they're up by the shores and everything up there in the Hamptons. And so Lee gave him the chair design, and Burnell began to sell the chairs to the surrounding community. And you notice how popular they were.
Yep.
And they modified this design in 1904. So these chairs go back to 1904.
That is very cool.
And Burnell didn't really want to patent the chair because he was not in it about the money.
Right.
He did not want to start making, because he was very wealthy. He just wanted comfort. But his friend talked him into it. Ended up, Lee was more focused on the chair, but he was also focused on bottling, delivering mountain spring water from the Adirondacks.
Yeah, Adirondacks, yes.
Adirondacks, because these are Adirondacks chairs.
Yes.
And so the next 20 years, Burnell developed a successful chair business and left his signature on each one.
That is awesome. So the Adirondack chairs were based originally, I believe they were made out of
Canada.
redwood,
No.
but redwood and but they were wood frames. And so the only thing about
Right.
the wood frame is that over time they would deteriorate and they would require painting and or other things. So I think maybe they may have made antique wood also. Antique does a little better, but obviously the material we're in is all wood. So.
It's in the popularity in the Muskogo region.
Muskogo chair.
The exception is in Canada, where the chair is called the Muskogo chair, likely due to its popularity in the Muskogo region. So, 1938, Woolpen of New Jersey acquired another patent to change the design of the chair just a little, to make it a little more comfortable. They described it as a lawn chair, and that's where it took off.
Got it.
So little smaller slats back here.
Yes.
So kids can't get their fingers in.
Or us heavy people don't have our fat running through the pieces upright. You know, when you're sitting there, you're also like, it's pinching me.
And he did the signature rounded.
Ah, yes.
The rounded. So it replicates. So, you know, out of all the research I have done,
yes,
I knew today, at one point in time before Christopher opened a chosen bottle of wine.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier, and I knew exactly where it was. So if anybody out there is watching and wants to get the $1 million question, let me know.
I love that.
But definitely. So
I see Kim online. I see Nikki's online. So we got a lot of people. I don't see what everyone's drinking tonight, so hit me with that. And again, if you are in need of outdoor furniture, we're doing the pre-orders. I just was on the phone with their customer service today, and I am praying and hoping things open back up like floodgates.
Floodgates. I think they will.
Yeah.
Things are slowly opening up everywhere.
And again, they extrude their own plastic from the recycled material. So while a lot of commodities are going crazy through the roof, I think we'll be closer to okay there than in many other cases for materials and costs.
So Christopher, when I came in, and tell me if this is still true, when I came in, I was able to pick the color of my table. Oh, sorry, I touched the mic. I was able to pick the color of my table.
Yes.
Which I did a ocean teal color, and then I did a royal blue, ocean teal color, and white chairs.
Yes. So you have a full cool color story that's very ocean.
Very ocean. So they come in all different colors, like a beige and red, green. And then do they come like spectrum of colors? Yeah.
So I think the chairs themselves, the widest color assortment is in the chairs. And I want to say they're up to like 16 or 17 colors in the chairs. You know, certain pieces are not ordered as often, so they don't make every piece. Like the harvest table you have doesn't come in orange.
Oh, that's like Hermes orange. I would want that.
I know. It's a good color orange. But there are certain colors they don't.
I think we're frozen again. We're going to keep talking. And Kim, we would love to meet you guys.
Yes.
Or meet you for lunch. Everything's you guys.
Yes.
So I'm a triplet. Born and raised in Texas.
Cheers to triplets.
2 brothers. And my parents are obviously not from Texas, because in my household, everything was you guys. So you could be talking in front of a group full of women and everything is still you guys.
Yes.
So, all right. I was over at my my besties of 27 years, 3 houses down from me, down the street.
Yes.
And they have their chimenea going. And I just love the smell of their chimenea. And I didn't realize all the benefits of a chimenea. So I'm hoping they'll get me a chimenea for my porch that has no more room for anything on it. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I don't know if they're watching. We might still be frozen, but, you know. Pinion wood.
Yes, pinion wood. So we do a lot of pinion wood. So let me tell you the story about pinion wood. High elevation pine varietal. It's from the pine family. Pine nuts are harvested from the pinyon wood tree.
Pinyon.
Pinyon.
Here's to pinyon.
Pinyon and beyond.
Pinyon.
There we go. So the great thing about it is it's a very fragrant, aromatic wood when it's burning, but it also kind of gets rid of mosquitoes.
Okay, let's stop the press. We're
Yes.
frozen. Did you hear that? It gets rid of mosquitoes.
Yes.
And being outside when you're wanting to enjoy the weather and have a barbecue, when you have that going, that smoke is getting rid of mosquitoes.
Yeah, so
which is super important in Texas.
Again, and we're going to get into this when we get into our 101 mosquito information later on, but basically it's a great additional safeguard to kind of keep the evening free of pests.
And it burns clean. And
Yes.
it lights very easily, so you don't have to worry about lighting.
Yes.
Less smoke.
Yep.
Right?
But fragrant, so it's good. Kind of
Fragrant.
like incense.
I love it. And
Yep.
you can use it all year long. The winter, summer, spring, I usually I had one of them, my sister-in-law came over, and now I don't have one. So what happened is I usually take my pinion wood and I turn it, like I get it going, probably an hour before my party starts. So my whole yard is it's kind of like that invisible mosquito spray. So the whole yard has a pinion wood smell. And by the time people get here, then, they can smell it, and we're hopefully mosquito free.
Yep, absolutely.
So
we sell a lot. Our 2 cubic bag of pinion wood is $38, and that's and we sell a lot of bags, and we sell memberships. So if you are a burner and you're a big time burner, then join the membership club, and it saves you some money throughout the year.
If you're a big time burner, join today, and you too can get your whole set of free gunsu knives.
Yes, but there's a bamboo steamer coming.
There is?
No, I'm kidding. There's not.
If when you click today, you get 50% off, but if you click again, we'll give you another 50% off.
Right. Just pay the shipping and handling.
The pinion wood, 600 years old.
Yeah?
Who knew?
Yeah.
It's my favorite word. Who knew?
Who knew, indeed. So I've lost my connections because I went over because I got texted by somebody. So I need to kind of log back into my Facebook and see
how
we're doing.
We're good.
So let's move
I think we're kind of lagging behind, but that's okay.
Let's move on and talk about
outdoor decorations.
Yes, decor for your garden needs. So as many of you had frozen plants served up a la carte for Valentine's Day, we have found a lot of lovely additions that give you color in your garden, and frankly, as long as there's no water around, they don't care if it's freezing.
Did you realize the famous, I only did like a couple famous yard art decorations to tie into our high class scale yard art that's being used today.
Yeah.
So one of the very first yard arts that was ever like out there is
the pink flamingo.
The pink flamingo.
Versus the pink martini. The pink flamingo.
Oh my gosh. Guys, the pink flamingo has been around since 1960. And it was a craze that just literally took over that year.
Yep, and I heard recently that there is now more plastic pink flamingos in the world than there are live, like animal flamingos. But that's a little sad. But again, it just tells you of their popularity.
There's companies out there that can just. I did it for my dad one year for his.
Did you flamingo a friend?
I flamingoed his entire yard.
I love it.
Oh, and I did double.
Double?
I just had to make sure he really knew I was there.
So it was like the Serengeti Plains, there was this big pond, and there were all these pink flamingos.
I always like to ruffle my parents' feathers, no pun intended.
Oh, very funny. That's good stuff.
So, and people started flocking to the Caribbean.
Flocking?
Flocking. So after that, what was like the second most popular thing that people had in their yards? Which is kind of weird because we're like going backwards in time, but we're going to another country. I'll give you some hints.
Another country.
Even though he's
Hedgehog.
read the script. But you've read the script. We talked about the script.
Shinto temples.
But actually, I tell you, my besties down the street, they are all about these guys, and I give them gifts, gag gifts all the time with these guys.
I have no idea.
No idea. They're the gnomes.
Gnomes. So the yard gnomes are and actually they're in a resurgence right now. There's a lot of gnomes out there, and lots of cute figural gnomes holding signs, doing all sorts of things, little cartwheels.
We're going back to like 1841 in Germany, where they were like a big deal. And then there were like ceramic ones, and this guy believed they were actually like a real deal. So he had all these gnomes in the yard, and the daughter came and removed everything, but she forgot one gnome. So we're still recording.
Yay!
Hey, we can talk amongst ourselves. I know, Christopher. I'll give you a topic. Dogs going bald.
Dogs going bald?
Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh my god.
Barbara Streisand's Saturday Night Live, remember?
Yes. Coffee talk.
Right? So we were discussing, and maybe we can take a poll when we get back online. And even if we're not back online, you guys can still leave messages.
Yeah.
You guys want to kind of get some juicy gossip that's going on in the gossip world of, the United States, England, like the juicy, fun gossip that we can talk about. Like, what do you think?
Yeah.
What would Lekka think?
What would we like to add to our every other Wednesday happy hour? Do you want to do like a little talk soup-esque kind of like what's happening in the world of stardom and Hollywood? Because it's they've got a lot of fodder.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yes.
And we talk a lot before the cameras start rolling.
Yes.
And
we make each other laugh a lot. So frankly, this should be like good stuff.
We should be laughing now.
Yes.
We are laughing right now.
We are laughing right now.
So we were talking about our. One day, guys, I'm going to show you this butterfly wall that my neighbors have given me permission to put up there, and I just want the frames and the butterflies exactly.
So I have 36 cents.
And you said they're $5. $5 for everything.
Yeah. Now I didn't say $5 for everything. 10, 15, and 20, but it's good.
I pray everything's okay over there.
Yes.
Siren. Wait.
10 and 3 sizes. 5 inch, 6 inch, 7 inch. 10, 15, 20.
It's worth every penny.
Exactly. So gnomes. Are we still recording? No?
We're recording.
Yes. So gnomes, in World War I and World War II, gnomes kind of took a little dip in their popularity, a la the home country was at the wrong end of the political spectrum, shall we say, for the rest of the world's taste. So kind of had a little bit of challenge with gnomes around World War II, but
in 1937, my favorite part of this whole research project. Go ahead.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarves brought the gnomes back in as those adorable cousins to the dwarves.
Dun dun dun.
So we went back at it with a vengeance, and gnomes.
And now we have like long-lasting popularity of the gnomes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's face it. Angela Merkel's not going to ever make anyone like so hateful about gnomes. So we like her.
No, but what I love, so Brian and Scott. Oh, I just gave my neighbor's name out. They love gnomes. So there's a lot of naughty gnomes.
Exactly right.
So we were talking about lawn art, and the next thing the next big thing is a gazing ball.
Yes.
Which it was interesting because it kind of muddled through history a little. They thought it was like a witch ball because I know they weren't too sure in the 18th century.
Yeah.
Kind of got rid of it. But cottages put it around to keep the evil spirits away.
Yep.
And then because the orbs were mirrored on the outside and filled with the spirit, so then they became a wish ball.
A wish ball.
So they turned it into a bad into a positive.
There you go.
Right?
Yes. It kind of makes sense with many holidays. They became, Judeo-Christian holidays later on in life.
So in 18th century in England, they were a source, but now they were starting to make them out of glass, and they were given to friends and family as a wish for prosperity and long life. And this today was in the 1800s, called the gazing globes.
Yes.
That are now appearing in the Southern Gardens and here at Lekka.
I love that.
Notice the bowls in front of us.
So we have these, and these are at $28 on their stakes. And so they're beautiful additions to put into your garden, give you a little color and the sun catches them. It's so funny because I have so many customers that go like, well, what do you do if it hails? And I'm like, well, what do you do with your roof when it hails? And you pray it doesn't hit your roof. So you can either move your glass decor when you've got a pending storm. We have actually had a lot of our glass do okay through some of the storms we've had. You know, it does get a little bit crazy, but you know, it's going to happen, and you just take precautions.
I know, exactly. And then the next big thing, and I had to remind Christopher of this because I'm not.
Oh yeah, I didn't know this. I forgot this.
Guys, you would know. You guys got to start talking. Who remembers the concrete geese?
Concrete geese.
Or they were like plastic.
I'm looking online
Come
to
on.
see who
Kim,
remembers.
don't let me down. But we would,
geese.
in the 1990s, they were everywhere, and we would actually go and buy clothes for them. And they actually, lawn geese became like the underground of like what's going to be the new trend of clothing in a way in the 1990s, especially in the Midwest.
Okay, well.
And now it's moving westward, southward, touching down on grassy lawns from Chicago to Atlanta with love.
And I love that. I still am just struggling to remember lawn geese. Like we talked about other like yard decor, and some of them, you know, have been kind of disparaged and or, you know, looked at through a different lens through time. But basically the upshot is that lawn decor is very personal. It should represent your style, and therefore we're featuring a lot of great glass tonight. And it really should just represent and be great accents for your garden.
So we have balls, we have like mushroom caps, we also have flowers.
Yes.
And
that is a planter, and it's got a hole in it so the water runs out. So you can then just take and put your insert in there. If you ever, you know how some people are like, oh, I gotta take it out and water it. Yes, or you just take the whole thing and the water will run out the hole. This bad boy, as pretty as it is $50. So it's really pretty, and it kind of gives you that same effect as a gazing ball, but it works as a planter.
So our balls are 28. Our gnomes, well not gnomes, our mushroom tops, domes, excuse me, are 28.
Yep.
And we have this wonderful glass bird bath.
Which is over by me. Let me
love
pick
it.
that
it's
up
18 inches
and
of
show
a bird
you.
bath with a stand.
Yes.
And there's 6 colorful options to choose from.
Yes. So we've got lots of great colors, and these are at $80.
$80, yes. They're really pretty.
So lots of great pieces to choose from. So come on in and dress up your garden. Cheers to dressing up your garden.
Cheers. Cheers to the sun.
Yes.
I think.
Hot as blazes. Yes.
Guys, we're ready for the sun. I don't know if we're ready for the sun.
My neighbor Josie's online. Jose, if we kind of freeze up on you, it's just our connection. We're trying to do our best here.
I think it might be the schwitzing, the glistening that we're doing right now.
Yes. Heat is impacting our internet service. It's kind of like
a great
frost
idea.
miser.
It is.
Yes.
So, okay, we've had all this rain, like Noah's Ark rain.
Yeah.
And besides the slugs, the roly-polies, the flies, the mosquitoes.
Lord of the flies.
Lord of the flies. I mean, as my neighbor and I got together, Hillary and Cody, and we're like, okay, let's battle this fly thing. But we realized where it's going to take, you know, like all the neighbors around us to do it.
Yeah.
But so I have 2 175-pound dogs. They're Commodores. And then I have 2 60-pound or 30-pound dogs. One fly will get into the house, and I have a 175-pound dog trying to get into my lap. And I did not know what was going on the other day. I was like, what is going on? Like, I know you love me, but this is like ridiculous.
Yes.
It was a fly.
Oh.
They're supposed to be herding lamb in Hungary, yet there's a fly in the house. So to get that fly, I had to go run to Home Depot and get the stuff that's not meant to be indoors. It didn't smell good. I'm sure whatever. We should not have had it. And then I walk into the store today, and voila.
Viola is in Davis.
Viola.
So we now have, for your environmental choice, mosquito killer lamps. And what they do is they put out that UV light, which is one of the things mosquitoes are first attracted to. And it's got a little fan, and it just traps them until they no longer are alive to bite you.
Or you can,
so it's not poisonous.
Right.
And, you know, they go down in a little filter basket, and they just stay down there until all their friends join them. Mm-hmm. And then they all just kind of like go to sleep. Very sweet.
I know, it's like a slumber party.
Yes.
And a lamp.
Slumber party and a lamp.
So these are great. These are $22.
$22.
Amazing price.
Yes, yes. And now these are USB powered. So basically, you plug it into a USB converter. If you've got one of those charging sticks, it's portable. You can plug it in. Yeah. So you don't have to have like electricity close by. You just plug it in. It's your own battery set, and then you've got your own little UV power, or, mosquito killer lamp with the recharging battery.
Can you imagine going to your friend's house for dinner and they're sitting outside, and all of a sudden you just pull out this UV
out of your purse? Alana, I think that's a you thing. You could be like, "Hi, I just want to be comfortable here," and you just put your lamp on.
And then you could leave that as a housewarming gift.
Oh, very
cute. Don't
cute.
tell them in the beginning. Let them think you're very rude in the beginning. So
yes.
You come to the party with nothing, right? And you're just like doing your thing. You go in the bathroom, you take it out of the box and everything. And then when everyone's at the table, pouring the wine, about to toast, wait, hold on a sec. There's a cool breeze. Let's take a moment. Cool breeze. Oh, I think it stopped.
That was good. It was good. I felt it. I was enjoying it. That's why I was like not paying attention. Like, what?
So then you take it out from behind you or your purse, and then bam, they're gonna be like, "What is that?" I go, "It's gonna catch the mosquitoes and flies that we eat."
Yes. So
I mean,
tell me about mosquitoes.
So, like, fun facts.
Fun facts about mosquitoes, if there is such a thing.
They go back 400 million years.
That's a lot of biting.
Oh, and they're bad this year.
They will be bad.
They're
all
already
of this
bad.
water is going to bring them out in droves.
My girlfriends and I were at a birthday party, and we were already getting those ankle biters, and I was like, "Oh no, it's going to be the bug spray versus perfume this year."
Oh,
maybe
that is a new product where you can blend in your own bug spray into your perfume atomizer.
As your upcoming, not there but about to get there, trend correspondent, got to do something about these bugs.
Unfragrance bug spray you can add into any of your atomizers.
Well, now you just it's patented, by the way.
Yes.
So don't take our ideas.
Design patent, because we're design.
So they're known in North America to be in North America for 100 million years.
Yes.
There are about 2,700 different types of species.
Eek.
And only 176 in the United States. And I say only.
Only.
Wherever I go, I'm fresh meat. That's what I call myself, because they find me.
Yes.
They find me.
See, and I don't nearly have the problem because from years of bad sun exposure, I am like cow leather. And they just can't penetrate with those needle noses of theirs. So I'm pretty much immune, but they will buzz and try to take me off at the earlobes, which is still soft skin.
So the average mosquito only takes about 5 millionths of a liter of blood during feeding.
Eek. I don't want them to take any blood. I don't even like to give blood.
A mosquito finds her host, okay?
Yeah.
They find their host, they observe the moment. This is where I get in trouble, and you. They observe the moment.
Yes.
They have the detecting infrared technology in their brains.
Yes.
And they look for warm bodies like us.
They look for warm bodies.
And chemical signals.
Yes.
So they're attracted to carbon dioxide, lactic acid, and other chemicals.
Lactic acid.
At a you get lactic acid in the fruit you eat.
Oh, God.
By the way,
it's even in the fruit.
So lactic acid is in fruit.
I was just thinking belly acid.
That's No,
That's different.
more.
I wasn't thinking lactating. I was thinking lactic.
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 Yes. One year I ate so much fruit, I had to go to the doctor, and it was like, you've been eating too much fruit.
You're lacticacity.
So, I think I just go on.
And now
Anyway.
no, it's like amazing. Like now, it's like we're talking about mosquitoes. Like,
So
wait,
they
is someone
find
biting me?
you. So mosquitoes fly an estimate of 1 to 1.5 miles per hour.
I can run faster.
This is like, who knew this information?
Yes.
Salt marsh mosquitoes will migrate up to 40 miles
And I used to live on a salt marsh, and I know
for
that.
a meal.
Yes.
Seriously, you did?
Yes, I did.
Where?
On the coast of Georgia. Salt marshes across the coast of Georgia.
Ooh.
Yes, and it's like, boy, they traveled long and they're hungry.
They're hungry. They're hangry by
Hangry,
then.
yes.
Yes. People that have fluff on them are more attracted to mosquitoes because they are larger targets. They produce more mosquito attractants.
Time out. People with fluff on them. What Alana's really reading right now
all have fluff.
is when you talk about people that are more
God bless this America.
portly or have more girth or
But
more body mass.
it's not just that. It's people like me that are active and fidgety.
That's a different metric, but in the research we did, the larger you are, the more likely you are to be hit.
But they produce more CO2 and lactate.
Active people and big people. Yes.
Yeah, so it's like not just fluffy.
So yes,
it's active and fidgety. So again, fresh meat because I could not sit still.
so if you're
Can't.
if you're introverted muse that's a size 0, you are not going to be hit.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Smelly feet. Yes, I don't have smelly feet.
I don't have smelly feet.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that, but that's another attractor because it's part of the whole it's carbon dioxide footprint.
The
that they're like.
Limburger cheese
Gross.
is like
I don't even need to know that.
as you're having on your charcuterie board as you eat.
Yeah.
Watching this show
Maybe
right
you
now.
should put a charcuterie board over on the far end just for them.
I don't think I will ever buy Limburger cheese again.
I didn't ever buy it before. I'm just saying.
I used to eat smelly cheese all the time.
Well, I like some smelly cheese, but Limburger was always the brunt joke of the Bugs Bunny cartoon, so I was like, ew, that's got to be gross.
What was possum thumpers, a rabbit stew.
Yes.
So dark clothing has been shown to attract some species.
Which wearing black at night.
Or probably the outfits that we're wearing right now are not.
Yeah, we're kind of safe right now. We're not being eaten.
I'm not. I'm
Nope.
I'm fresh meat again and fidgety. Movement increases, biting 50% in some research tests. So Hillary, if you're watching this, you're usually on this. Stop moving. Stop moving. Your
Stop
feet.
moving.
They were everywhere. And then a full moon. A full moon increased mosquito activity 500% in one study.
Yep,
Is that not crazy?
that's a lot.
So
Again, we have these wonderful lamps that are a mere $22. We have them on our DoorDash gift assortment, so please see us there and order one as a gift for somebody special and crazy for you. And we have other mosquito abatement. We've got great incense sticks. We were smelling those
sticks,
earlier
yes.
inside.
yes.
So you'd like yard incense. You can like light it up and it will like get rid of your CO2 footprint so they can't find you. So mosquitoes go elsewhere.
Supposedly we're supposed to have, this humidity and rain stick around this week, but they're saying we're gonna have a hot summer. So
Hot summer
But
plus
Lekka-
water equals mosquitoes.
yeah, we're here in summer, but put Lekka on your list in the next coming weeks because they have all your needs for
We
mosquitoes.
used to have a sign that said like, come and get mosquito repellent because Zika kills. I took that down because I thought that was a big, like a big naysayer.
Yeah, we just know.
Mm.
It's that
Not
politically
Zika. It was
correct.
West Nile kills.
Oh, West Nile. Yeah, Zika's
Yeah.
like more important. So
Yeah. So, but it's still, it sucks.
Mhm.
But come and get your mosquito stuff from us.
yes. I apologize for the technical difficulties tonight. We are working this out, and
We're gonna hard cable next time,
I
baby.
think it's mosquitoes. So, all you guys watching that you've made it this far with us, cheers to you.
Yay!
We
Cheers.
look forward to seeing you next time.
You got it. Till next time.